Chapter 5 Ginger. One day, Ginger and I stood alone in the shade and talked for a while. She asked about my upbringing and breaking in, and I told her all about it. Well, she said, if I had experienced what you have, I might have had as good as a temper as you. Now, I don't think I ever shall. Why not? I asked. I've had so many people be cruel to me, she said. I was taken from my mother, and I was very young and put with a lot of other colts. Our master never gave us kind words, and young boys threw rocks at us. When it came time for my breaking in, some men came by and surrounded me and forced the bit into my mouth. One dragged me by the halter, and another followed behind, whipping me. I kicked and pulled, and they kept whipping me. Then later my master's son came to the small dark stall where I was being kept. He wanted to break my spirits. If I did not do exactly as he wanted, he would run me around the training field until I was so tired I could hardly stand. One day he worked me so hard that I lay down. He came the very next morning and ran me around the track. When I began to grow tired, he whipped me. I couldn't stand it any longer. I kicked and reared, and finally I threw him from me and ran off. I stood in a field hungry and thirsty for a long time. Finally, an old man came and talked gently to me. He led me to the stable and washed my wounds with fresh water. He came to see me often, and another trainer began to teach me. He was gentle, and I finally learned what was expected of me. So, that was my breaking in, and afterwards, I met up with one cruel man after another. I learned to bite and kick to defend myself. Of course, it is very different here, but who knows how long that will last. Well, I said, I think it will be a real shame if you were to bite or kick John or James. I don't mean while they are good to me, she said. I did bite James pretty sharp, but he treated me kindly even so. I have never snapped at him once. I felt very sorry for Ginger, and I found that, and the weeks went on, she grew more gentle and cheerful under the care of James and John.